PDS TV, the best in edutainment.
We're looking for individuals who are passionate, who enjoy the field of teaching, enjoy children, wanting to make a difference, those who understand the community that they're teaching, and also want to sow into those individuals. We understand teaching is not just a 9-to-5, it's a profession that goes well beyond that, and we want individuals who understand that and also want to make a difference in these children's lives. We have positions posted on a daily basis, and so we would suggest those individuals who are interested in positions that are not certified teacher positions to continue to check our website, our PATS website. Principals post positions on a daily basis, and so those positions could be nursing positions or custodian positions, para positions, all classified positions that are not necessarily classroom-based positions.
Well, it's a pretty extensive turnout, actually more than I expected, but that's a good thing. And I had quite a few positions available, and I have some people actually waiting on me now to get back in there to interview them. And most of the candidates that have come in, they seem to be well prepared and understand the process that it takes to hire them, and also what the needs are at a school such as Columbia Middle School, where I'm currently the principal. And I explain to them often that you have to be resourceful, and you have to be intentional on what you're doing with our students, because their needs are unlimited, but we have to provide them with the necessary resources for them to be successful. And I also explain to them that it starts with them. I can provide them with the resources, but they have to go into the classroom to implement those resources. First-year teachers, just be dedicated to the profession, because teaching is not an easy profession. You have to remain dedicated to your craft. And I will tell a first-year teacher, you have to constantly learn what you're doing. Even though the book says one thing, you can read the book, you can get the example from the book, but how are you going to implement it within your learning environment to make sure those students are learning? Because what's in the book and how you implement it sometimes varies, but you're in control of that domain. You run that classroom, so you make that classroom what you want it to be. But at the end of the day, for a first-year teacher, you want to make sure those students are learning. And you can only tell if they're learning if you formally assess them or informally assess them throughout those lessons. So be dedicated to the profession, be intentional about what you're doing, and be passionate about your job performance.
So we are here to screen candidates for the principals in special education positions. We're looking for candidates who are certified in special education with their content areas. So we have lots of candidates who have come through who can co-teach in our classrooms, and we certainly need them. But we also have a stronger need for candidates that are able to pull a small group out of the general ed classroom and provide some really intensive support. And so we're looking for those content areas in reading and math and science so we can best meet our students' needs. So special education in DeKalb County can look very different, and I'm finding from talking to the candidates that it really does look very different. We actually look very different from some other counties in Georgia as well. We want to make sure that we have the best and the brightest in front of our students, and so some of our standards are a little more stringent for those who can be in front of our special needs students. There were many qualified candidates today. There were some that made me very excited, and I sent them to schools, and I hope they walked away with a job today.
When they interview, just some of the things that they share, maybe the experiences that they had, where they were for student teaching. If they are experienced teachers, they'll tell us, we can kind of hear or see from their portfolios or their work what they're going to bring to the table. And we understand with new teachers, actually at my school we have more than 30% of our teaching staff, instructional staff, consists of teachers with only 1 to 3 years experience. And I like teachers who bring creativity and innovation, flexibility to the program. And we feel like we have an environment that can nurture them as teachers. so they can grow and learn from us. If they're open to learning, we are receptive and we like bringing them into the building. That innovation, the creativity enhances our culture and climate.
I'm looking for highly qualified teachers that have a passion for helping students. At Kelly Lake, we are a very small school, but we're very family oriented, so I'm looking for someone that comes in and just wants to be part of a hardworking family.
I'm very excited about today's job fair. The energy in the room, very high. Having the opportunity to interface with some of the candidates. They are very excited, enthusiastic, and looking forward to it. I asked questions that were specific to our region, and many, without hesitation, said that they are up to the challenge, and so we're looking forward to it, and I shared with my principals this morning, our goal is 100% staff. There's no reason for us to have all of these people registered, showing up, and we not be able to fill positions, so very excited.
I was applying for a social science position at either Columbia Middle School or Cedar Grove Middle School. Wasn't sure, but Dr. Alexander made me feel so at home. I got a job today. God answered my prayers today. I've been praying real hard, and He answered my prayers today. I'm excited.